Yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction. Joe Budden breaks down the Breakfast Club's Netflix Backlash. Shout out Marcus at Work Media. This hip hop heist, we about to get right to it, man. So make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. We starting right now.
Media, so we got Joe Budden in the pod giving their perspective and viewpoint about just hilarious comments how terrible the reception has been around the Breakfast Club Netflix deal.
So if you move to Netflix, there could be downsides.
Yeah, people don't really care about this just hilarious shit. Do we have the clip?
I got the clip.
Yeah, I got the clip. Play the clip,
I care
man.
about the story. I put it on the board. Shout out to Just Hilarious.
This is important stuff. Shout out to Just Hilarious.
Here we go.
Friend of the show when Mona's not here.
If you're not aware, Just Hilarious came out on a social media post and said that the engagement on the YouTube channel is in the tanker. It's trash. It fell all the way off ever since they announced the deal. But more importantly, a part of the deal, now Netflix has exclusive rights to the full episodes and they don't want any clips on YouTube. And needless to say, fans are not excited about that.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, since Breakfast Club been on Netflix, man, our engagement, our people all the fans that we built up over time, well, that they built up, I just got here, that they built up over time on YouTube, oh my God, they feel neglected because Netflix was like, nope, we want all of it. Y'all can't have no other social media presence, none. So now we gotta find other content to do that can go on our other platforms, but it's okay because Just Hilarious got that in a bag, shorty. So make sure y'all tune into Justice Thoughts. I started doing a segment where
That's the big part. Yeah, I don't know. When they announced the deal, that was my first thought. Was how do you keep engagement with fans? I mean, YouTube is its own universe. And there's lots of fans. Even with JBTV, we have this great Patreon community. So there's an active community that you can engage and talk to. And we do some stuff on YouTube, wherever you are, although you should be on the $25 tier or more now, especially with JBTV Rewind. Like, there's places to commune. There's places to have family. There's places to feel like you belong to it. And regular places to get the community. And even though some of us don't engage the fans the same way, we all know what's going on. We all engage, or we know. Once it goes to Netflix, that's a different world. And I could see how they feel disconnected. I don't know if their numbers are lower or higher. I don't know. I don't know their business. But what she's saying makes sense to me. And it's the biggest fear I have about content moving to Netflix. And y'all are content people, so...
You don't know, and we don't know if they know. So who knows now, right? Except for the people that are privy to whatever the behind the scenes is.
When that deal happens, right, for whoever sells the product to a Netflix... Outside, of course, they're not doing it because they aren't the people that own the actual show, so they're kind of just going along with the deal. What do you think is the incentive for the person selling that? Like when they take a Breakfast Club and they remove it from being available on a YouTube or anything like that, and they go strictly to Netflix.
Yeah, you gotta understand too, Netflix is the powerhouse in all this. I mean, don't get me wrong, YouTube is too, but Netflix you have to pay for it. So they're more premium than a YouTube account. A basic YouTube account, and that's what a lot of their fans on the Breakfast Club. I mean, they built it up from YouTube. So for Netflix, they're like, we want it all. That's what Jess was saying right now. She's like, they saying they want it all. We can't even really run our own socials. Like, but that's what happens when you're dealing with a corporate powerhouse like that. You know, it's like you're locked into this contract, and that's really what it is. I mean, Netflix is the big guy in all this, right? So, I'm surprised that it's not converting, right? The old viewer is not converting to the new. But then again, when you have to, some people will do a free YouTube account versus paying for Netflix. You know, it just is what it is. But let's keep going though.
I mean, cool. But if you want the success of the show to continue to grow and continue to build, and you know that you're about to cut out a big portion of the fan base who feels like now they're alienated or they like feel neglected, like what's the purpose?
The check.
Yeah,
they don't
check,
care
man.
about that. Right. Netflix Netflix wants your eyeballs, everything you built, so they don't care if it don't work.
I'm not talking about Netflix.
I mean, they want it to work.
About the person that sells.
I'm talking about the person that sells. I'm not talking about. I know why Netflix is doing
Well, in
it.
the case of the Breakfast Club, right, you're talking about a show that is 16 years old. I'm assuming the powers that be are not looking at a show 16 years old
continue.
saying, okay, now this is the growth we need to see.
Got it.
They have all the whatever they need to have at this point. So they could be banking on a new model and the new visibility from Netflix.
But do you think
and it's the check?
Do you think they're just squeezing out the last drop of juice that they feel that the show has at that point? Like this?
No, I'm not saying that. I just think this is an experiment in the evolution of content, and I don't think it's just them. I think everybody that does content is going through something similar.
Well, you know what that means, man. We're going to bypass this ad and get to a few comments. It says they seem to forget that YouTube is free, which is why we are here. Man, I literally just said that. So that lets me know that we kind of all on the same idea. That YouTube is like, you just log on, boom. You ain't got to pay nothing. You ain't got to have, obviously there's a YouTube premium account, right, with more perks and whatnot, but it's simple to just get on YouTube and watch Breakfast Club. Says Netflix silently gave the Breakfast Club donkey of the day. I'm done. That's the bar. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's keep going. We'll finish this clip out. Hit that like and subscribe, though. This Hip Hop Heist TV, man. We're just giving you these words, man.
That's my opinion of it.
I think because Netflix, we go there to watch movies, right? We go there to watch series, premium content. It's not like we're there for the podcast. Every day I wake up, I go to YouTube if I want to see stuff like that. So now you take it from a place where everybody goes to a place where people go to watch movies at. It's not.
Netflix is
clearly
not a good switch.
That's a great point. I think some people somewhere slept on that aspect of it. Yeah. Yes, this is
But also too, what Joe was saying about the new model, you never know what they have in store. They're thinking 10 years down the road. So maybe they're trying to be we're not supposed to get it right now. We'll see we'll understand in a couple years when all the pods are moving to Netflix. But maybe they're just a pioneer in that. You know what I mean? And when you're a pioneer in something, you're not really gonna understand it at the time, or at least a lot of times the people around or the fans don't understand it yet. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, man. But I'll leave the full link to this original video you could watch. Shout out to, I'll put that in the description. Shout out Marcus at work, man, for bringing us the clip to react to. This Hip Hop Heist TV, man. We've been inside and outside of the industry. So, I'm just giving you my 2 cents on all this. But yeah, with that being said, man, be happy, be healthy. Do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said, but also, man, be of service. Help somebody out today. So, yeah, we out. Peace.